If he has an echo, did the echo go away? Come back, give the money back, then 210 Mamu. What's with this echo? This echo. Mamu, too well, I have an echo. Mamu, what's with this echo? This echo.
Ah, I know.
Uh-huh. 2, 2, 10, 2, 10, 2, 10. I was hearing myself. Man, I got so panicked. Yo, 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 yo. Hi, what's up? For the 250th time, I'm good, you guys. We've reached episode 250. Whoever doesn't like episode 250, you know, man, their dad. Yeah, man, we've reached the episode. It's already been 5 years, 6 years since Epic Comments has existed, and I have to give you some sad news. This is the last episode. Starting this week, you crazy guys, chill, I was joking, let's laugh, let's joke around, we're joking. You know, let's see what was said in the last episode. That moment when your phone has more honor than you do. Gemini became Romanian, left for Italy for 2 years. I'm scared because this is the first time this has happened with Italian. It happened to me several times that they started speaking in Russian or Ukrainian, which is a bit spooky. It's not the first time this happened to me. Try using Grog, maybe he has the same honor as you. Have Gemini make epic comments, it's not a bad idea. As they say, the dead don't come back from the grave, or do they? Good one, last episode was really great, you have to see it if you haven't. The alliance with C keeps getting better. There's no accounting for taste, I don't know if you've noticed. Lately I've started posting Age of Vampires videos on the channel and they're extremely well received by the community, which makes me really happy. I've also started uploading more somehow. Now there are 2 communities on the channel. You've got the Comentarii Epice crowd and the Age of Vampires crowd, and you can see the Age of Vampires crowd is catching up fast. The feedback on the videos is really good. People leave comments on every video they like, they probably even share because they've been doing pretty well. The first Age of Vampires video has already reached as many numbers as Epic Comments does, so I think soon the Age of Vampires series will surpass Epic Comments in numbers. So I don't know. Take this episode to 10,000 so we can surpass the Age of Vampires community, because if not, I have a feeling the first video to reach 10,000 will be from Age of... Okay, I've talked enough. Like, subscribe, share, feed the street cats so Epic Comments 250 can begin. 250.
Hey, I don't think it got bald, it did. There's a magnet in the door, like the panels in the base. Okay.
Are magnet în ușă. Dacă nu vorbea, nu amețea. Mandatory to the left. He fell into thought. The shadow was too heavy. Tell us how you drew the sketch for the insurance. Your compliment turned him over. Did you do the amicable report? He saw something at the wheel. He pulled over into the shade. The Bluetooth device has been disconnected. Did you happen to have a BR sticker on the door? He felt the beer on the dashboard, checked if it would pass the inspection, ended the conversation, tried to speak, but he was already at 99% CPU usage. He didn't close the door properly, a bit because he was excited for the reunion. He was missing the beer in his other hand and lost his balance. The bread is okay. 1-0 for the laws of physics. It looked like, yes, we're finalists. How did you bend the door?
I can't talk to my friends about this, so can someone please explain it to me? What do you have there, an engineer? What does an engineer do? An engineer gets to work and does what?
I'm really curious why she can't talk to her friends about this. Leave it, Dua Lipa. You don't need to know. 1,577 likes. In case you're wondering, you fainted badly. Drink some water with vitamins. An engineer is still taking retakes. We come to work between 9 and 12 depending on how important you are in the company. At 12:01 the boss arrives, we drink coffee, chat, and at 3 we leave. Also, depending on importance, the bosses leave first. Good luck and all the best. There are no engineers anyway. An engineer usually does a good job, but who are you? A prosecutor? Investigator? A coffee? That's the first thing I do. Engineering all day, all 3 of my exes were, I don't know what an engineer does. Mostly he guesses accurately based on educated opinions and previous mistakes. I like that definition, I'm not going to lie to you. Engineer it. He engineers. Do you know the phone you used to make this TikTok? It was made by an engineer. He's kind of like a coach, like an influencer level 2. Well, to understand what the engineer does, you have to be an engineer like him. Fair enough. Anything that requires higher education makes you a specialist. So an engineer is a specialist with advanced technical and theoretical training who applies sciences such as mathematics, physics, and chemistry in order to design, build, test, and optimize products, structures, or processes. That's in case there are still people who don't really know what an engineer actually does.
Don't think that I have a magnet or something on me. Look, a big spoon, a very big heavy spoon. Look, I take it, I put it
in the middle too.
I put it on this other side too. I put it lower, I put it closer, I put it more in the middle, I put it wherever you want. I put it, look, I put it and it stays where it should, right? So there's no debate. One, and then we do another one, and we put them in a row, you know, so everyone can see it's not a joke, right? So people don't get the impression it's a joke, alright? Okay? I wish you a nice afternoon. Don't forget that I give energy to everyone. I do.
If you're about to faint, I could use some energy from the guy too, just not from sweat. You're attractive, you know they're casting for X-Men. How much does the cutlery holder cost? That's something, a physics formula. Did an X-Man happen to peck at it? Magneto? From the vaccine? From the beer? It helped you because you knew Pythagoras' theorem. It's sweat, man. A shower, how much? From the electrode brandy, it's not magnetism, it's just sticky. Wash yourself, use shower gel, and redo the experiment.
Not just water, me too.
If I don't shower for 2 days, I carry the front gate with me, but nobody asked. Boss, he's got a magnet on his back. I wanted to say where he put it. The power of sweat.
What's mandatory, Zanuck? Another day passes and he still hasn't washed. Why are you rushing to the bathroom?
It's time. You're magnetic. You take a shower and the magnetism disappears. The magic goes away with shower gel. You're good to be taken as a table at events. Good afternoon, sir. I'm coming to rent for one night in a well-ventilated place in the center of the capital. The owners forgot to mention the neighbor who yells and bangs on our door trying to check the rules.
And she keeps track of how many people are staying for maintenance, reporting if there's an extra person.
Call Netflix. As the owner, I would have added full Romanian experience in the ad description. Clearly, I wouldn't have shouted back from the taxes. If you look through the peephole, you can't see the lady who's talking. So do in everywhere, not just in Cluj. Surveillance camera. Romania! It's something special. It looks like we're arguing. I would have gone out and said I got a call from the morgue at Hospital X, the farthest one, that his sister or brother had died. By the time he went to the hospital and came back, the night would have passed. And I undressed with satanic incantations over the phone and with a candle if I could find one for effect. Vișinescu tu. The effects of the community. It got to the point where they started to think I was the one who was possessed. He can leave. And what if you looked through the peephole and saw no one? That sounds like a good prank, to put a speaker at someone's door with a voice like that. I'd better not give you any ideas. That would be a good movie plot, but he was there. We met her on the staircase when we arrived at the property, and she followed us to see which unit we were entering. And she went crazy when she saw that we entered the studios rented out as hotel rooms. Here's the review she left. I wouldn't even recommend it to my enemies. Our experience was extremely unpleasant and unfortunately we felt unsafe during our stay, which is why at midnight we left the apartment and decided to stay somewhere else. Shortly after we entered the studio, a neighbor who seems to have mental issues appeared. She violently banged on the door, repeatedly pulled the handle, and shouted unrelated accusations. This went on for nearly 2 hours. During this time, the woman repeatedly hit the door and even scratched it with a metal object. Since we were 2 girls alone, we got scared and had to call the police. Only after the police officers arrived were we able to leave the building, and to our surprise the lady followed us all the way to the front of the block where again the police had to repeatedly tell her to go back inside the building. The attitude of the owners was disappointing. Instead of trying to help us or handle the situation, they seemed annoyed that we contacted them and told us it wasn't their problem, suggesting that we either ignore her or leave the apartment and put the keys in the mailbox and they would refund us later. When we told them the woman was violent and scratching the door with something. Also at check-in, we were asked to change our reservation from 3 nights to just 1 night, even though we had paid the full amount shown on booking. The reservation was later changed to a value that was exactly 10 times lower. This made us question things. The fact that none of the neighbors intervened during the incident with the neighbor made us feel that such episodes are not new in the building, because it seems impossible for someone to shout and make noise for 2 hours and for no one to come out. I do not recommend this accommodation.
You see yourself staying here with other people like the Russians. You'll see what problems you don't have. There's only 1 person registered, and you are 2. You pay the fees for 2 people, and you pay maintenance based on how many people are registered. 1 person.
Don't forget to know yourself. You know the guy who puts his hand over his mouth like this? I don't know, that's just what he does. Damn her, that cow. I wanted her to see how much her milk costs. 2 bales of alfalfa and a pinch of salt, please. She got scared when she saw the prices. Cheshire, can you imagine if there weren't any cameras and it would have just been a story? Organic milk. It's a prank from Fo. If the parents buy them strong cows, that kind of customer. I'm just looking for now, thank you. Fresh meat has arrived. He had a challenge on TikTok to do this.
He had a challenge TikTok to do. It's illegal. It's illegal.
Let it be on the arm, well.
It's illegal. Let's see the next recipe.
What do you guys think about their fight between these two? The internet is full of them. I said I wouldn't get too involved. I made this video because I thought it was funny. Penalty on? I can't watch for free. I like this one. Finally something new. They switched to data. Good, good. Legal tackle. It's not a penalty. Shoulder to shoulder. I'd give you $1 million, but I don't have it. Red card for Anna. Simulation, little pumpkin plus yellow. No penalty kick is given. All this just to keep FCSB out of... The referees are robbing us again. Look, Doc, the document. It's hard, that's all I'm saying. If Dacia was made in Germany, if it rains, it turns into a pool too. It would definitely pass the inspection. Bring the grinder, man. We've got work to do.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you feeling? Put the sack on the boy as well. Yes, okay, yes. We're waiting for you with a good fish as well. You're coming from GV. From GV, God help us. Here's the most handsome client, the most beautiful color.
Smile too, man.
Huh, God help you all?
He was nervous, man. This clip is from Instagram. I've noticed you've started tagging me there recently. Tag me if you see clips with comments. We also use Instagram content. I used TikTok clips for a long time. When I started Comentarii Epice, there were no reels on TikTok or Instagram. But lately I've seen that you've made a bunch of clips on Instagram too, so you can tag me there as well because we also use clips from Instagram. And if you haven't followed on Instagram, you already know, I'm your mama, your father. He's between 14 and 40 years old. He's a bit tall. Otherwise, he looks pretty bad. The curious case of Mr. Client. I've seen prisoners of war more relaxed than Mr. Client. I used to sit the same way in winter, waiting for my mom to dress me before going out. How do you feel? A bit stiff, but it's okay. Nikusor and Simeon in a single suit. The same person. He can't believe what you're saying either. Why don't you let him breathe? Let it be. When the kid grows up, he'll get it. Have we somehow reached the end of the internet? Hey, if they dress you up for a school play, we've all been there. There.
Let's see where this is. It's time for a bit of geography.
Arad, Dodge County. Oops, I meant Arad, sorry. Upset? County, yes.
But should I say Dodge County? I don't know.
Arad County.
My brain didn't get it at first. All people from Timișoara know that Arad is a village. When he got to Arad, he took his shoes off. That moment when the geography teacher calls on you and you don't know anything. Arad, Romania County. When she got to Arad, she swore she'd never come back to Romania. The humanities students panicking at the geography exam at the 2026 baccalaureate in color? Oh no.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
How do I report this person on Waze? Hi, until the Waze team does an update, let's mark the weather with this sign. No need to report it on Waze, we have Flight Radar 24. So now we need two apps, Flight Radar and Waze. Soon, an update on Waze. We're not investing in roads, we're investing in flying radars. Wouldn't a drone have been cheaper? They don't make enough from fines to cover what that helicopter burns. Enemy aircraft flying low. Oltenia. Alright, so let us show you what we have in the what not to do category this episode. And I'll start with this clip which you tagged me in 325,423 times. She sings badly, poor thing. She sings badly, I agree with you, but considering that she didn't post this clip and she's not taking responsibility for those things, maybe, I don't know, she had a bad day, maybe she was feeling down that day, maybe she actually sings very well. I don't know, I felt like it's not okay to make fun of this girl or to go along with the jokes that were made about her, at least not here. If she had posted the clip herself, admitting she had a bad day and laughed about it, I would have found it funny. But it's posted by someone else and like this, I don't know, I feel like we've had enough clips to laugh at and that we shouldn't laugh at this one. I don't know, you guys write your opinion in the comments too. Sometimes, honestly, it's hard for me to tell what we should include in the show and what we shouldn't. There's a fine line somewhere there maybe that sometimes, I don't know, I cross too and I make mistakes with clips that I shouldn't post. That's why you guys are here too, to let me know if maybe I include something I shouldn't. Over time, I've posted clips that I later regretted, and I removed them, deleted them, or something like that. We all make mistakes. The main thing is I've always tried to keep a sense of decency. Yeah, there's a fine line between joking and decency, like I said. The next clip is like that, not this one. Not because it wouldn't be funny, it is. But we've already had this girl before. Okay, wait, the clip is over. We've already had this girl before. I think at least twice on the show with her singing style. It's the same comments I've already made and it's not bad, I don't know. To keep recycling, to keep saying this, I feel like that's not right. I've already brought her in 2 or 3 times, I don't know if we should bring her in again. No? I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments. Not that it's a bad thing because she owns it. This girl owns it, she owns the comments, she laughs at them too, so it wouldn't be a problem from that point of view, but I don't know. I've kept bringing her in and it's the same comments, I don't know. I don't want to repeat myself, you know? Would you want me to say the same thing every 3 episodes? I doubt it. This was another example of what to avoid.
Rude Mitrell, wake up, man, you had an accident and I'm here with you, brother. Wake up, man, your dad is up there on the little hill here. Here, Dad. Come on, get up!
I think it's just my empathetic side to blame here because honestly I felt really sorry for that man when I saw him. It doesn't look like he fell there, it doesn't look like he sat down. Judging by his appearance, he must have fallen hard. I didn't find it funny, honestly I just felt sorry for the guy. And the fact that he's just sitting there in that position laughing at him and not helping worries me. It doesn't look good. And this isn't even the last clip like this. Man, I don't know, I just felt like I shouldn't give a like to the comments there. I laughed. I'll be honest with you, I don't know, there are videos you can laugh at, you just laugh. You laugh as you watch them, then realize you'll go to hell. Still, I felt I shouldn't include them in the show, it just didn't seem appropriate. We have enough videos to enjoy and they're fine. I don't know, the fact that these people met after so many years, I find it admirable. I'm not sure you understand, but that's something we're missing these days. For example, I never see my high school classmates anymore, that part of my life is gone. And that's actually something good, and we should have it in society, and we're kind of missing it, you know? If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Now, again, don't get me wrong, I don't want to seem like a saint because I'm not a saint. I've messed up too, I've made mistakes too. But the point is to learn from your mistakes, to try to do better tomorrow than you did today. You know that I always read your comments, so write your opinions in the comments too, whether you agree or not, and may God help everyone. Write below which was the most epic comment from Comentarii Epice 250. 250. Like, subscribe, and let's surpass the Age of Vampires community with this video. Go all out. Like, share, whatever you want. God bless everyone. See you tomorrow with an Age of Vampires video.